beautiful fish. Nice colors on this one.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Brennan Sobalski, and this is the Average Joe's. And I am in the middle of a bushwhack right now. You can see the lake I just paddled across behind me. Back there. I just finished climbing up the main part of the elevation, and I'm headed in for brook trout. It is the second weekend of Algonquin, first weekend of May, and I'm hoping for some big ones. Now, as you know, if you watch the Average Joe's, we enjoy our bushwhacks. Start of the year, I'm out of shape. My heart feels like it's in here right now. But thankfully for this season, Lyle and I are each equipped with a new piece of gear that's shedding a bunch of weight out of our packs and making this a lot easier for us. So stay tuned. You're gonna see what that piece of gear is when I get to the lake and I get fishing. Brook trout, here I come. Oh, feels like the uphill is never gonna end. Hey, look at that, there's a canoe here. And I carried one in. What a silly goose I am. And there you go. Now I know for next time. I'm very excited. Just getting the canoe rigged up, all my cameras, and there's fish jumping like right here, like 50 yards in front of me. So I'm gonna be getting some today, I think. Seems like they're feeding right now. Time to get out there. I made it. After a long uphill battle. This is just a little bushwhack lake in Algonquin. And as I mentioned, I have a piece of gear that I want to try out today that Lyle and I just got. When you're doing bushwhack lakes like this, you want to cut as much weight as you can out of your gear because it's friggin' hard. Like, that was a kilometer of just straight uphill. So this right here is what we're working with this year. This is the Deeper Pro Plus 2, and this is going to be a game changer for us this season. Lyle and I are cutting an exponential amount of weight, like a ton of weight, over our trips, and they work awesome. They literally just hook up to your phone. That's your screen. So there's fish jumping everywhere behind me right now, so I gotta get my rod set up and get fishing and get this in the water and try it out. The Shimano Sedona 8-foot light action with this Sedona HG 2500 reel, and I have a Williams W30 silver wobbler and a mirrored finish, and that's what I'm going to give a cast with because there's fish jumping everywhere right now. This is crazy. I'm so excited. I hope I catch one. First cast. Oh, that was a bite. I missed him. Oh, I missed him again. They're jumping everywhere. Like, jumping everywhere right now. So yeah, this is just like a tiny little mountaintop lake with brook trout. And by tiny, I mean like tiny, like an acre. Like, this lake is, it's a pond. Oh, there's one, little one. Oh, he came right to it. He followed it. There was one just followed it right to the canoe. He was about 8 inches long. Oh, there's one following it. There! Got one. Finally. Yes. Get him in the net. Nice. Yes. First Algonquin brook trout of the season. Yes. Heck yeah. It's a beauty. Not very big, but nice and red. Oh, I'm pumped up. I am so excited. always have your pliers handy and ready for when you catch fish. Springtime, the water's cold right now. It's like probably 35 to 38 degrees, maybe 40. So the fish are totally fine on the surface. They're not going to expire, so you can leave them in the net in the springtime, let them recoup, give them a second, you know, get everything organized if you want to take a picture. Now, since this is my first one of the season, I'm going to get a little show off here with the camera. There we go. First Algonquin brook trout of the 2025 season. And it's about a 11 incher going back. Heck yeah. So my thinking right now is that I've seen about a dozen fish already follow my lure from the shore, but they're biting short. They're not hitting the spoon. They're swiping behind it and not grabbing it. So it's kind of like a light bite from what I'm taking from this, from what I've seen. So I already have a W30 gold hammered that I had the hooks taken off of for this reason. So that's the setup. Spoon, foot of line, long shank hook, dew worm.
And I'm not even going to be that generous with them. I'm just going to give them half a worm. See what happens here for his cast. Oh, swiping at it. There. Look at that, first cast. It's exactly what needed to happen. And it's a little guy.
Quick show, trout number 2. Let him go. Gone. So that was exactly what I needed to do. I was trying to be persistent. I thought I would be able to get them on the little spoon, but literally first cast that I trailed a worm behind the spoon, I got one. There we go. Got one. Net. Get it in the net. Got it. Number 3. Nice. Back it goes. Not gracefully, but it's gone.
So I'm just gonna cast a hook and a worm. I don't have much worm left, but I just saw a jump right here where those bubbles are. See if we can get him to bite. Oh, there! Grabbed it. Nice. Nice. I didn't bring my net over, but that's okay. There we go. Beauty. Nice little speckle. Just got him right from shore, casting a hook and a worm. There he goes. Early spring brook trout fishing is just so fun. They're aggressive, they're shallow, they eat just about anything. Today they're really honing in on the worms though. It's always a smart choice to bring worms with you if you come into Algonquin on a trip. Just ensure that it's a lake that permits worms, because there is a handful of lakes where the regs say no organic bait, so that means no worms, no dead minnows, only plastics and lures. But this is not one of those lakes, and worms are the ticket today. I was casting the spoons earlier and I had so many follows, like they were attracted to the spoon, they wanted the spoon, but they weren't committing. They were like just following it and wanted to see what it was, wanted to check it out, maybe bunt it, but not eat it. You can never go wrong though with a big chunk of worm. See if there's any brookies hiding under this log, under this tree. A couple Couple trees down here. Let it sink for a second. Oh, there we go. There was one hiding under the log. Nice red one. Nice little beauty here. Nice red one. Check that out. Beautiful little speckle. Nice one. Awesome. We'll let it go. There it goes. Sweet. Helicopter. Coming to see all the fish I caught. Should have brought that in here. Would have been way easier. Oh, one literally just jumped right there. Watch this. So I don't know if you saw that jump right behind me just as I was screwing around with the camera, but watch. Oh, there. Got him. Got him. Hook popped out nice and easy. Beauty. Gone. Go hide in the mud. So there's a few things that you can take away from what I was just saying. 1, watch for commotion on the surface. 2, figure out what they're feeding on. So I started off small because if they're feeding on the surface, they're probably eating some sort of little bug or larvae. After seeing how the fish were interacting with that bait, realizing that they weren't actually grabbing it, they were just following it, then I thought, okay, I have to do something that's a bit of a slower presentation. So then I started trailing a worm behind the spoon. And as soon as you see a jump, cast at it. Just a hook and a worm. If you had a lure and you wanted to use a lure, I'm sure it would work too. But just a hook and a worm is all you really need. It's super simple. Fish finders are so critical for brook trout fishing. More so in the summertime compared to right now. Like right now, springtime, the fish are everywhere, right? Because the water is a very even, like uniform temperature from bottom to top. But as it gets warmer in the summer, it's very critical to be able to find the proper depths and find the proper structure to catch those trout. Like this deeper is going to be so sweet for us to use all summer. So light, it's literally, I'll have to read on the box what it says. I'll put the number here, but it's this many ounces. Like it's nothing. It's a lithium battery. There's a lithium battery built right into it that's rechargeable with a USB-C cord. So we're already bringing USB-C cords in all the time because of our cameras. I can't stress enough that if you're coming into the backcountry of Algonquin and you're coming between like June and September, get one of these. They're super affordable to start, like very, you're not gonna get a cheaper fish finder. They're extremely affordable. They're extremely portable and they work. Like this is working awesome. First time using it and it's sweet. So this is how the system works. It's strapped to the canoe with the clamp. That's what holds it on. And then there's a flexible arm that you can maneuver any way you want. But yeah, you read it all with your phone. Always helps to have a nice rubber mesh net to keep those fish good and healthy. I just pulled that guy from under this tree right here. They seem to be under the structure and he was right underneath it. Got another. Yoo-hoo! Another nice one. See you later. Look at he's spitting up leeches. leeches and minnows. Interesting. Another one. That one's got nice colors. There it goes.
One hint I will give you guys is that this lake is off Highway 60. I see it all the time online where people say, if you want to catch brook trout, you got to get off of Highway 60. But that's not true. There are plenty of lakes with brook trout and with lake trout within the vicinity of Highway 60. For anyone out there that's saying, I didn't think you were allowed live bait in the park, you are. You can't have live bait fish. You can have live bait, which is worms.
Got one. Oh, lost it. Oh, we grabbed it. Look at, there he's on. There we go. Ooh, nice red one. That's a beauty. Pretty one.
Well, I think I just got the biggest one of the day.
What a beautiful fish. Nice colors on this one for springtime.
There we go. Prettiest one of the day by far. Another tip for you guys, if you have the option of coming out on good weather, the best spring days for fishing are going to be after a couple days of consistently warm, sunny weather. The wind just blew me over to this beaver dam where I saw that fish jump last, and sure enough, got it right away. Big gut on her. Back down to the bottom of the lake. It's funny with the trout, when you let them go, they'll just like go straight down to the bottom and just go sit under a log. They're like, what the hell was that? What just happened to me? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Thank God that guy was a catch and release fisherman.
Oh, have another one biting. Got him. Oh, lost him. Is he gonna bite it again? I doubt it. I hooked him. Oh, he is coming to get it again. Grab it again. Grab it again. Oh, he did. Got him.
Hard to believe they're that aggressive today. Another beauty at the beaver dam. And there he goes. Nice. And it seems like they're just stacked up at every little log in the shore today. Like, all I've noticed all day is they're jumping in like sub 3 feet of water, and they're always right around structures. So there's the beaver dam. You guys are getting to see the whole lake today. Not hiding anything on this one. And honestly, like, for the people that are looking to come out and experience this, I want you guys to. And we're pretty good for helping people one-on-one. I do prefer if people message us privately that they send us a route that they have in mind, and then we will help you based on your route. So, you know, if you want to go somewhere, I'm not going to just tell you, hey buddy, go to Cedar Lake or go to Lake Opiongo. No, I'm going to say, okay, well, where do you have in mind? I'll let you know what I know about it, or if it's worth your time. Am I getting a bite? I am getting a bite. Look at the bend on that rod, that sensolite. Like, that's like a 12-inch trout, and this rod is just warping. Awesome fight. These play so good, these rods. Nice. And that one bit, you'll never guess where, under a log.
Another beauty. Look at the pretty colors. That's a fatty. One of the better ones of the day.
I lost count on how many trout I caught. I definitely could have caught a lot more than I did. had I not been dinking around, but that's all part of filming, right? So I appreciate you guys sticking along for this adventure. If you'd like to reach out and ask for some help on finding a spot like this, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram or by email. Reach out and we can help you out with hopefully catching some trout like I did today. So until next time, I'm Brendan Sobalski, and this is the Average Joe's Fishing Show. Don't forget to subscribe.